Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah May, and I make videos about financial freedom, debt payoff, and hopefully soon, nursing school. It is currently January 12th, and today we will be speaking about the week of January 1st through 9th, how that went, and the current week, the week of January 10th through 16th, how that's going, and how I think it will go for the rest of the week. Last week, January 1st through 9th, I had a budget of $816 and I spent all of that. And I made $709, which left me with a deficit of $107. That is okay. Like I've spoken about before, the first week of the month is my week with the largest expenses. My mortgage comes out that week, and it is pretty much normal that I have a deficit. Again, budgeting week to week means that a deficit one week and then in the green for the rest of the month. There were a couple of unexpected expenses that week. I had to buy garbage bags from the town, which cost $10, but that's enough for a few months. And I learned that I have my annual credit card fee that will be due at the end of the month, so that's not coming out of that budget, but that's something that I need to add into, I think, the third week of the month. So last week, although I was a little bit over budget as to be expected that first week of the month, I did get a bill from an urgent care visit that I had in August, which sent me on a spiral of being incredibly frustrated with the US healthcare system, frustrated with myself for not having been more aware of how that was going to go, but also at the time I truly had no choice. These are the things that when you're trying to organize your financial life, they really throw you for a loop. I was on the phone for hours trying not to cry, and finally figured out that I can go on a payment plan starting in February for that $390. But anyway, it's just a little story to show you, you do your best to be in control. And even when you are doing your best, sometimes things will come out of the blue. And this is why we have an emergency fund. This is why we do our best to stay organized. And we can't be perfect, you know? That's the biggest lesson for me, is we can't be perfect. We can't let these things throw us off track, because in the long run, it's gonna be okay. And in the long run, our plan is going to help us. And I can only imagine what I would have felt like if I hadn't done all this budgeting and then that bill came. I really would have been a lot more stressed out than I was. So that was the week of January 1st through 9th. So my actual budget for this week is $63.53, and my income $968.90, which leaves me with a surplus this week of $905.37, which is like the best thing ever. It's a good feeling. So that budget is coming from my internet, which is $54.99. 99 cents for Apple Cloud storage, and then I had to get windshield washer fluid for my car, which was $7.50. Notice how there's no groceries, there's no personal expenses like little spending things coming into the budget, and that is because, remember, I budgeted that from what I spent in December, and I took it out as cash at the beginning of the month. So I have my two little envelopes in my handbag that have my grocery money and my personal spending money, and that means that I don't have to think about those for the entire month, apart from just making sure that I'm not spending more than what is in the envelopes. And that has been working super well. Just a quick recap. January 1st through 9th, deficit of $107. January 10th through 16th, so far, a surplus of $905.37, which basically, I guess, for the last 2 weeks means surplus of $800. Looking ahead to the rest of the month, some of you may know, probably most of you don't, I just took on Saturday, I took the entrance exam for nursing school. I have to take some prerequisites and I have to pay for those, but I am applying for all kinds of financial aid and scholarships, so that is something that is going on in the background, you know, a new cost that will pay off in the long run, and I'm really, really excited for that. And I do want to start making videos about my path towards nursing school, and then hopefully, once I get in, about nursing school itself. So keep your eyes open for that. I think the bottom line for these last couple weeks is that the I love the envelope system. It's working super well for me. I love being able to just spend cash that I've budgeted in and not feel weird or guilty or, oh, should I be getting this? It's like, no, if it's in groceries, just get it, you know? You just need to be aware of what you're gonna spend, what's in your envelope. Unexpected expenses become a lot less stressful when you have a sense of where your money is, where it's going, and how it's coming in. I had a friend reach out and just share their anxiety around money, which I absolutely understand. Oh my gosh. And I think there's a lot more of us out there, and we don't talk about it that much, how much we don't have a handle on our finances, how much anxiety we have around it. And they just wanted a really straightforward breakdown of the basics of like tracking money and the beginnings of creating a budget. So I will make a video about that later this week. I also wanted to start a segment in my budgeting videos where I tell you exactly how much debt I have, because hopefully very soon I'll be able to start paying that off rather quickly. So here we go. My VW credit loan right now stands at $5,231, and my Fed loan student loans stand at $5,287. So I think we'll be able to get those under $5,000 each by the end of January. I will keep you updated. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, if you learned anything from it, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see my financial journey. I think there's lots of good things ahead. I'm feeling positive. And if you're interested in my nursing school journey that I hopefully will begin once I hopefully get in, that will start happening soon as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.